everybody. Welcome to the Be Strong Group Tuesday chat. I am Brenda Green with the Be Strong Group, a nonprofit that's spreading awareness of sickle cell disease. My husband and I founded this nonprofit in honor of our son, Braden, who has sickle cell disease. And our mission is to spread awareness through education, advocacy, and empowerment. And these series of Tuesday chats, we decided to put it together a virtual discussion to talk about topics that are important to those with sickle cell as well as their caregivers. And on occasion, there are some topics that are important to everybody in the community. So we appreciate you listening during this opportunity. We appreciate you joining us on our Tuesday chats. And we're so excited about our special guest today. So today, in preparation for our cycle for sickle cell disease and blood drive on Saturday, August 28th, we wanted to chat with our partners, the American Red Cross, as well as Richland County Recreation Commission. So we're so excited for these special guests to share with you. So first up, we have Rolanda Hankins. She is with the American Red Cross. It's such an honor to partner with the American Red Cross and hosting our blood drives. And we're so excited to have you, Rolanda. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's no problem. Rolanda, I wanted to chat, with our partners, and you're first up. And I just wanted to share more with our community, with our warriors, with our caregivers about our partnership. But before we get started, can you share a little bit about yourself?
Yes, like you said, my name is Rolanda Hankins. I'm the district manager at the American Red Cross, and I'm over the Midlands and the upstate part of the American Red Cross. I've been with the Red Cross for 25 years, and I am truly excited about our partnership. It has been great partnering with you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's been a good partnership. As I've mentioned, and you made this process, the ability for us to, because of our real life experience, it enables us as founders of this nonprofit and a family to give back in our own way, because we've been on the receiving end through our son of a life-saving blood donation. So we're committed. And I know I tell a lot of people, as long as I have breath to breathe, I will advocate for my son, for the warriors, and I will encourage everybody who can to donate blood to help save lives. So I can do a lot of rambling, but I'm not going to do that tonight. We want to hear from our partners. So Rolanda, I'm so excited because there's so many initiatives. There are several initiatives that the Red Cross has embraced in the name of sickle cell. Can you share that with our listeners?
Yes, and I know someone's been on before talking about it, but the Red Cross is really involved with trying to close the sickle cell gap. And even before COVID, we knew we needed to get more African Americans to donate blood so we could have the products for the sickle cell patients. But when COVID happened, we saw even more of a decrease. I mean, everybody stopped donating blood, but African Americans even more. So the Red Cross just committed to coming up with an initiative to really close that gap and to get more African Americans to donate. And we're just so proud of what we've done. We've hired sickle cell account managers who can focus solely on that and make that happen. We also started doing sickle cell trait testing. Right. So anybody that donates can get a free test for sickle cell. And after you donate, about 2 weeks after you donate, you can go to our donor app, or you can go online and it'll tell you whether or not you have the trait. And it's just something you need to know for your health. And once you find out, you can go talk to your doctors. Or we do it also if you don't have the trait. We know that these people could be possible donors for sickle cell patients. Right. So that's some of the things that we have going on. And for anybody that does a blood drive, we put some incentives in place. So if you sponsor a blood drive, you get a $100 gift card if you reach the goal that we set. Any donor that donates will get a $10 gift card. So there are a lot of different things we've put in place, and we are very committed to closing this gap, providing all the blood we can for the hospital, for the patients, for the sickle cell patients.
Right. And I'm glad you mentioned the sickle cell trait testing, because that's a part of our education piece as well, is to encourage people to know their status, to know their trait status. We need to know before we decide to, settle down, have children, so we can be aware and make an informed decision based on our status. So that is good. And we appreciate your partnership, because you provide us the education to be able to educate our community so that they can understand the benefits of donating blood. And yes, they get all the incentives, but I think saving some lives, that's a huge deal when you can save a life. So yeah, so we got closing the sickle cell gap, and we have the sickle cell trait testing.
Yeah, we're really trying to get in the community. We want more people. We want the community to know we're here to help, we're here to serve, and we're trying to get more blood drives in the African American community, especially. It's really an easy process. I think a lot of people think it's difficult, and it's really not. You can just reach out to us by phone. You can call 1-800 Red Cross. You can go online and fill out a little survey saying, that you're interested in hosting a blood drive. We do blood drives at your church. We do blood drives at businesses. We do blood drives at schools. We'll do blood drives with civic organizations. If you don't have a place to hold a blood drive, we could possibly bring the Bloodmobile, or we have classrooms here at the Red Cross itself. You can come here and do sponsor a blood drive. And it's really not a lot involved with it. We'll pair you up with one of our account managers. And what they'll do is take you through a 12-week process. And really the hardest thing about doing it is just getting people signed up. We'll come out and educate you. We'll do presentations. Like you said, we provide you with a lot of information, so you're not just out there on your own. But we are really trying to get into the African American community. We've started a task force with community leaders and people like you, Brenda, trying to get more into the community, trying to educate people. We go to the HBCUs, we go to colleges, we go everywhere. We just want everybody that's possible to donate, to especially help the sickle cell patients, but just to help people in general. So it's not a difficult process at all.
It's not. I know at first when we wanted to get started and doing something, I was so intimidated initially because I thought it was just going to be difficult. But I swear, when I completed that form online, and it was the same day somebody reached out to me to go ahead and answer my questions and to go ahead and get started. And so, it was like a matter of less than a month before we were planning our first blood drive. So,
usually in 24 hours, we try to get back to you because it's important and we want everybody to know, this is really what we want to do. And speaking of that, you did mention your blood drive that's coming up on this Saturday, the 28th. And I know your viewers know that Sickle Cell Awareness Month is in the month of September. Well, the Red Cross really goes out and really try to promote drives for Sickle Cell Awareness Month. And we actually have 19 drives throughout the state. And your drive is going to be the first one, like the kickoff. For Sickle Cell Awareness Month. So we're putting that out in the media. We're doing PSAs with the radio here, Facebook, Red Cross Facebook page, Instagram. We're getting it out everywhere, letting people know that these are blood drives that they can go to and help make a difference and save someone's life.
Oh, and I'm so excited with that number. And, and we're looking forward to next year being even more, but I am so excited because there's so many blood drives in the name of sickle cell disease, making sure that we help our warriors because it's life-saving, I swear. And I try to tell people, because there's not a universal cure for sickle cell disease, blood transfusion and exchanges are a necessity. And on Thursday, we're going to have our special Thursday edition of our Tuesday chat, and we're going to have Dr. Yvette Miller with the Red Cross, who will talk more about the medical part of donating, that process, and how we eat and things like that in preparation. So we're excited about that. But Rolanda, yes. One thing that I know I had a couple of questions is these COVID numbers going back up. But I was telling somebody, I said the Red Cross hasn't stopped with their precautions for their blood drives. So can you elaborate on that more?
Yes, the only thing that we did different, we stopped doing temperatures before you walk into the blood drive. And if you were vaccinated, then you didn't have to wear a mask. But we've gone back to that since the case is going up. We're not taking your temperature before you walk in the room, but every donor now has to come in. If you come into the blood drive, you have to wear a mask, whether you're vaccinated or not. We're still taking precautions. 6 feet apart. We've always done that. That's never stopped. We wipe down all the equipment and everything after after every donor. That's never stopped. And we did that even before COVID. So all those precautions are still in place.
Right. So it's safe, and they ensure that this will be a safe donation process.
Mm-hmm.
And we've already shared, she even mentioned about having your donor app. I love that little donor app. You can do your rapid pass on there. So that'll cut down some time, the paperwork time before you can go. So make it a quicker process. And at the end, it also shows you where your blood goes. I know my last donation went to MUSC. So, and I know they have a large sickle cell population there. So, I mean, it's just so fulfilling to see that your donation is really going to help.
Mm-hmm.
So
in the app, it tells you your blood type. So many people don't know their blood type. It tells you how many times you've donated. You can go on, and any incentive that the Red Cross gives, you have to give us your email. You can go in the app to receive that. Just like I said, for the sickle cell trait testing, you can get that information from there. It's just a great app to have. It gives you everything you need, and you can do your rapid pass, answer all the questions ahead of time. You mentioned rapid pass. You can answer all the questions ahead of time. So your donation process will be simple. It takes less than an hour usually if you do that rapid pass.
All right. Oh, this is good information, you guys. So make sure you go ahead and download your blood donor app, your Red Cross blood donor app, get it on your phone. Hopefully some of you already have it. And if you haven't signed up for a Saturday, we got a spot for you. We're close to meeting our goal, but we need some more, and we want to exceed like we did before. So go ahead and sign up. If you already signed up, make sure you're still drinking your water, and just check your app, see what's going on. So
and make sure everybody drink plenty of water and eat well before you donate. A lot of people think you're supposed to fast. No, drink plenty of water. It'll make the process so much easier. And eat a good meal before you come to donate.
Oh, absolutely. I have to stay on top of that. And I know Dr. Mirla may talk more on Thursday about, we typically have, African Americans typically have low iron or
Mm-hmm.
low hemoglobin. So, there's some iron-rich foods that we have to chug down. And, some of us, like myself, have to take iron supplements in preparation so I can be able to donate. But yeah, we can do this, and making sure we're taking care of ourselves. Our blood pressure is good, because they can turn you around for that too. But
Yep.
but yeah, so this would be a good process. We're looking forward to Saturday. This is yet another opportunity for us all to give back, for us all to be lifesavers in this mission to supply the blood for our warriors. Rolanda, is there anything else you want to share before we talk to our next guest and may get some more questions?
No, I just want to thank you for your support. You're always there for us. You're always doing interviews. You're always helping. You serve on any committee. And I just want to thank the Be Strong Group for your partnership. And I do hope this reaches some different people, and maybe we can get this partnership with other organizations. So thank you so much for all that you do.
Oh, absolutely. And Rolanda, I don't know if you have an opportunity, if you don't mind people reaching out to you. If
No.
there's the contact information, you can share that, add it in the chat. We can share it with the group.
Okay.
What else what's your website, the Red Cross website as well?
It's Red Cross Blood. That's the way you can go to the Red Cross. You can go to redcrossblood.org, but that'll get you there faster if you do redcrossblood.org. And I'll put my phone number, my email, and the website in the chat for everybody.
Okay, great. So yeah, visit the redcrossblood.org. It's so much information on there. And if you haven't signed up to donate, if you go to redcrossblood.org and the sponsor code, you put Be Strong, and you can pick you a spot for our blood drive on Saturday. So thanks again, Rolanda. We're gonna just hold tight just in case we get some questions. But I'm so excited for our next guest is with our other partner, Richland County Recreation Commission, Miss Jamie Russell. We're so excited to have you, Miss Jamie. And if you want to, you're on mute right now. So there we go. So yeah, so we're so excited to have you talking to us. We're so excited about our partnership and with Richland County Recreation, actually from our beginning. Um, you guys embraced us from the very beginning. We approached your organization, and just well, before I get started and get too mushy, Miss Jamie, share a little bit about yourself to our listeners.
Well, good evening, Miss Brenda. Thank you so much for having us on today. We are really excited about the partnership. I am Jamie Russell, the Public Information Officer for Richland County Recreation Commission. And so I think we met a couple of years ago. I know the partnership with Richland County Recreation Commission has been about 8 years strong, but we actually met, I think, about a couple of years ago because I've been here about 3 years. And so just from that very beginning, just your heart and passion toward not only the organization, but just the community as a whole. As our mission is to enrich lives and connect communities. So that just meshed right in with what we were doing. And, as you were talking just a few minutes ago, because I personally have had a couple of blood transfusions. So I know the importance of it saving lives because it has saved mine. And then it's just so unique. I'm almost about to get teary-eyed, but because I do carry the blood type that is for sickle cell patients. And so I'm an avid giver of blood because I know what it has actually done for my life. So I think, this partnership just goes beyond and we are definitely connected for a reason. And so we have just always enjoyed our partnership. And, I just got to talk about the Be Strong group because you guys have just been fabulous to us. I mean, not just with this event, but also our Reading Under the Lights, our Rec to Go. You guys are just like family for us. And so we just always appreciate the opportunity to be able to partner with you.
Oh, absolutely. And, like you said, the whole mission, your mission, and especially the theme community first, you do so much in our community and provide services that is so needed. And especially during these times of COVID, it's been such a blessing that you're still, of course, safely conducting events within the community. Can you just share about some of the things you mentioned a couple of events you just had. Can you share about any upcoming events outside of ours, and we'll go into ours, but or initiatives that you have for the community?
Yes, well, you guys were very helpful with us when we did our Rec to Go event. And that is in the summer because we recognize that there are some children that cannot make it to our parks for the summer camp. So we provide equipment for them to be able to have recreation at home. So it's jump ropes, it's old school balls, and just things to get them out of the house and just not be locked into the video games. And so you all were out there with us in the heat, handing those things out in the Eastover community. So we definitely appreciated that as well. Of course, we're just at the end of our season for our pools, but in the Eastover community and the Hopkins community, we have just been really blessed with sponsors that have given us donations so that the African American children can learn how to swim for free. And this year, because some people are still a little leery of being in the pools, we actually had families to sign up to be able to learn how to swim. And so those are some of the initiatives. We're actually going to extend our pool until October, but we always have great partners that come alongside us and say, yes, we want to partner with you for those missions. And so we also do movies in the park. We just had one at Eastover Park, and that's always a lot of fun to be able to have the big screen out at the park. And so we're in our after school program now, which we're taking registrations for too. And so we just have been just trying to keep people active safely during COVID-19. And I know, it's been a little scary for some people, but we've tried to make sure we have our social distancing, our masks, taking temperatures when people come into the doors, to do everything we can to help them feel safe, and our staff as well, because our staff are overcoming their fears to be able to continue to serve the citizens of Richland County.
Oh my goodness. And you mentioned the staff. Staff is amazing. I swear, you all, I mean, whether you're going to partake in an event that's sponsored by Richland County Recreation Commission, or you're going to partner with them or host an event with them or whatever, they are amazing, dedicated. And I know a lot of your staff, like at my hometown park, Eastover Park, and close to my hometown park, which is close to us here, Coffin Road Park, a lot. I'm older than a lot of them, but they grew up with my sisters. So we're all from the community, and it's a family. It's a family, and they're all, they've embraced our nonprofit. They've embraced the mission. I mean, you have an insight. You walk the walk, like I say sometimes, and you understand the need. And so I know that the relationship, when it comes to any of our events, we combine it with a blood drive. You embrace that initiative because you understand the need. So I appreciate that. So, and it's so genuine. So this coming weekend, August 28th, is our 8th annual Cycle for Sickle Cell Disease and Blood Drive. That's going to happen in the town of Eastover, my hometown. And we're so excited because, like you said, it gets everybody out and moving. So we're going to have people riding bike. I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to walk. We're going to have people cycling, walking, or running. We excited to have some Sharp Iron Riders cycling group. So that's going to be exciting to have them out. We have some educational vendors. We're going to have a lot of activities free to the community. What do you how do you feel that the community will come together this weekend for this event? And how do you feel in sponsoring such an event like the Cycle for Sickle Cell?
Well, first of all, it's just like what you said. It's just like almost coming to the family reunion,
Right.
You feel just the genuineness and the love of just being a part of this group. And I know it's named after Braden, but it's like the community is Braden, and so, yeah, the whole community is Braden. And so we're excited. And we've been working to just work harder at fostering a stronger relationship with the community. And we're just so thankful that we've been receptive. So I think the community is definitely going to be there. And let me tell you, if you had any doubts about it, the Be Strong group puts on a great event. So yes, you do. You do. You make it fun, you make it exciting, and it helps dispel some of the fear and the nervousness, and even sometimes the uneasiness that people may have when it comes to giving blood. And even in COVID, I can attest that the American Red Cross does a phenomenal job with making sure that things are properly wiped down, because I've actually given blood during COVID. So they make sure that things are properly taken care of and the proper precautions are in place so that you can feel comfortable.
Oh, absolutely. I'm glad you said that, because I had a coworker who said, well, Brenda, if you went out and donate blood during COVID, I know I can go, because we were really in the house for a while to protect Braden until, got a little bit comfortable after he was fully vaccinated. Right. But yeah, so I agree with you on that part. I felt totally safe in donating, and it was worth it.
Yes. Yes. So I think the community will definitely grasp the concept and the community partnership that it is not just the American Red Cross, it's not just the Be Strong group, it's not just Richland County Recreation, because you never know what may happen to your family. So it's good to have the strong support group through this partnership, because you just never know what may happen. And so, as I've said before, I've been a recipient, so I understand, and that's not something that I thought I would ever experience, but I did. And I'm so thankful that whoever it is that made that donation helped give life back to me.
I got a good feeling Rolanda will probably want to talk to you after this so you can share this testimony when we're trying to motivate people to host blood drives. So we're excited about that. Is there any, before we bring Rolanda back on, just to see if there are any final questions, is there anything you want to share about what you guys are doing? Anything additional that you think we missed?
Well, of course, you can always check out our website. We have all of our information there on our website and on our social media as well. So as we've got a plethora of new events and activities that are coming up in the fall that we run from September to December. So we're updating all of that information now. We actually just met today to make sure we confirmed everything. So please make sure you follow us on social media, and then also look for our website to get all of that information of all the great things that are going on.
Okay. Let's see if we can get Rolanda back up screen to the front. There we go. You ladies are amazing. You guys almost got me a little misty eyes, and I was about to cover my face but yeah, I embrace the partnership. I appreciate you all so much. You help us to follow through on our mission and what we're here to accomplish and our purpose. So I appreciate your effort so much in the name of sickle cell disease. I appreciate your effort in the name of community. And it's just so appreciated. And I'm sure we have some comments out there, and I know the community, there are some people who feel the same. Rolanda, did you hear Jamie's story?
Yes, I did. I kind of perked up when I heard her talking, and you're exactly right. I had already written her name down and reach out. Like, you give me her information, because we are always, Brenda knows, we use her all the time. We're looking for patient stories, testimonies that'll help us get into the community. And you spoke very well about it. So yes, we will be reaching out to you.
Jamie, what's your website?
www.richlandcountyrecreation.com.
Okay, Richland County Recreation.com.
Yes, ma'am.
I tell you, you see how I have to read and type at the same time. So you guys can find out more information about what Richland County Rec is doing in your community, your park closer to you. I know we've partaked in several events over several parks. For example, Eastover is my home park. Kaufman Road is right around the corner from our home. My son Braden played baseball at Trenton Park. So it's so many resources in our community. There's always something going on, even during COVID right now, and it's safe. Even for our event on Saturday, we're planning to make sure even all the the blood drive is indoors, but all the cycling event will be outdoors. We will have educational vendors, but we will be social distancing. We will have masks available if you need it. If you're unable to social distance, we will safely provide you your food. You can bring a chair or a blanket to sit down and eat and enjoy the atmosphere. There's so much room. We're at the Eastover Park, so we welcome everybody in the community. Please follow along on our website to find any latest updates about our event. There is an event page on our website, and I'll share it to my personal page. I'll share it under this video. And so you can stay tuned to any updates, any additional information and that we have to share about this event. But again, Rolanda Hankins with the American Red Cross, Jamie Russell with Richland County Recreation Commission. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know if we have any questions, but if we get any questions, you guys, if you have any comments, and those of you who are watching on the replay, if you have any questions, you can't really find it on the website, just put it in the comments and I'll make sure these ladies get you an answer. This is Brenda Green. This is our Tuesday chat. We appreciate you listening as always. We will have a Thursday edition of our Tuesday chat where we will talk to Dr. Yvette Miller with the American Red Cross, as well as one of our special sponsors, Mr. Tyrone Mitchell, who's with the Sharp Iron Riders Bike Club. So he's going to talk as well, where he wants to promote cycling, safe cycling in our communities. So with that, I hope you all have a blessed evening. And again, thank you all for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.